If you're a wuss, better back up now. Fatal Frame, a game made by Koei Tecmo, a survivor horror game that came out in 2001 for the PS2, and also created by Makoto Shibata and Kyusuke Kikuchi. Sorry if I didn't pronounce them well. After the success of Silent Hill, and that shit was selling like hotcakes, they decided to team up to make the best horror game to at least compete with those two, or not compete, but be as big as them. They decided to make a horror game inspired by a spiritual event that happened to Shibata and inspired by popular Japanese horror movies at the time. Did they succeed on making a game that will make you shit bricks every time you play it? Well, I'm about to tell you with Timeless Games. Let's start this. Fatal Frame's story is set in 1986. Mafuyu, a young-looking teenager, is looking for Takemine, the best novelist in the game. His lead sends him to the Himuro Mansion, a place where an incident occurred for it to be abandoned like this. As soon as the story starts, we as the player notice something really horrifying: the voice acting.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
I wonder if Takamine was here. This is the Himuro. This sounds like a robot trying to speak for the first time. Just by walking around the mansion, you can feel like the theme of the game is not gonna be some happy thing. It's pretty dark, and when I say it's dark, it's really dark. After wandering around the mansion, Mafuyu will find Takemi's notebook, and will proceed to get a vision about bad voice acting.
My name is Jeff.
And this is where you find out that you're not alone in this mansion. There are spirits in this house that will hurt you, and the only way to fend them off is with the camera of Obscura. You better pull the trigger for the picture because these ghosts will not hesitate. And the ghosts are hella aggressive. They're not shy. They'll come close to you so you can take a pic of their good side. Anyway, moving on. After defeating the first ghost, something terrible happened to Mafuyu. This made Miku, Mafuyu's sister, to take action since he didn't come home for at least 2 weeks.
Mafuyu.
Here I'm gonna talk about spoilers from now on since there's a lot to talk about. There's a number on screen for you to go if you don't want to hear about anything, story-wise. So yeah, let's begin. There are 3 nights in this game, and I gotta say, the second night gave me the most trouble. It made me cry and depressed. I'll tell you later, but let's start with the first night. Nothing too crazy happens in the first night. First, you understand that there's some types of ghosts that don't just immediately hurt you. They mostly show you visions or they tell you useful information about the place. Encountering them is still scary because they jump scare you and they're like, hey, I'm here to help actually. Oh, and sometimes you can find their notes they left before dying. It's really cool to see how they were feeling before they perished. Once you find Mafuyu's camera, Miyu will get a vision about what happened to him. You can see as he's running away from something with plenty of arms. Why do these two siblings have visions? I don't know, but maybe it's something to do with the camera since their mother used to have it before dying. Once that vision's over, you have someone who's waiting for you from behind. Fatal Frame does atmosphere very well. Just look at this noise you're about to hear. This made me feel uneasy for a while. I was wondering what the hell was making that noise, and it sounded more like demonic. That noise was driving me crazy. Until you find out it was just a radio that was doing that noise. Well done, Fatal Frame. Well done. I don't know if it's just me, but when you're fighting a ghost, since you're like yelling or kind of like whispering, I feel like they're talking to me right next to my ear when I'm playing with headphones. So it gives me chills. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really creepy. Don't ask me about the puzzles because I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I cheated on all of them. Yeah, my brain's too small, so I can't really tell you anything about it.
Koji, Tomoe, all of them? Am I the next to die? The rope shrine maiden ritual, as told of in legend. Both arms, legs, and the neck. It is said when all 5 have been marked, the curse is complete. Ropes are beginning to appear on my photo. I'm running out of time.
Now it makes sense. Your first encounter with that ghost, he was pretty much warning you. If you encounter that woman with those many arms, you will get cursed and have ropes appear on you, and you will eventually die. Finding dead recordings of people in this thing is really great. It feels like you're really in that place. Then after that, you will encounter Takemine, and as you can see, he didn't have time to stop the curse. Once you defeat him, then you'll encounter the mastermind of this whole place, and well, you can't really escape because the door is just blocked and you're forced to making her touch you. When she touches you, Miku just falls unconscious and wakes up in another place, and has now gotten the curse of the rope.
The rope? No.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I fucking hate this night. This night made me freaking depressed. So depressed, I wish those rope appeared on me instead of Miku. A lot of horse bullshit happened in this chapter. Okay, the start wasn't that bad, but when I reached that part, holy, I was really ready to drop this game and call it horseshit. I was so mad. Okay, let's go in this freaking night. When you defeated Takemine, there's a mirror you gain after defeating the fight. It's a mirror you need all the pieces to undo the curse. But this little fuck took it and now leaving with it. Never take what that's not yours, you piece of shit. Once you find him again, you put an end to his miserable life. It's not like it's important, he's already freaking dead. We then later find out that Miku's grandmother was the one who first had the camera. A girl in a white kimono gave it to her. When she told her parents, they wouldn't believe her and just thought she found it in the mansion. But when the mother took the camera and took pictures of her daughter, she found it weird ghosts in it, and it freaked the hell out of her. While she was playing the demon tag game, all the kids disappeared after the game was finished, besides Miku's grandmother. She came back home without any memories of playing the game, and when she came back home, her parents were dead, sadly enough. But she kept the camera, and later would give it to Miku's mother. Miku's mother would take pictures of ghosts every time. She overused the camera so much that she started seeing the ghosts without the camera. But after using it so much and just seeing ghosts every day, she took her own life.
Why? What happened?
You know about the demon tag ritual? Yeah. You know who catches these kids? There's a ritual for the person who will catch the kids. It's called the blinded ritual. They will take a maiden and they'll give her a blinding mask that literally pierces her eyes. Pretty fucked up, don't you say? This place is twisted and screwed up. You have to even fight your own mother. That really sucks. Oh, and since the second night was hard as hell, you will hear this sound every time you're almost dead. I had no health or anything. So, even when you pause the freaking menu, you hear her freaking breathe or moan. It's annoying. Like, if you have no health, you're forced to hear this. You won't shut up. Holy shit. Why do you hear her moan when you're pausing the game? I don't know. Who decided that? But, Jesus. Okay, this is the part of the game where it fucking sucks. This part of the games, kept hearing her moan while finding a ghost in a small freaking space with one freaking health. So I kept getting annoyed on fighting that stupid ghost in this hallway because of the disadvantage. So I go down the ladder. Miku is so fucking slow in the ladder. It's god awful. Why are you so slow? He killed me on the ladder. So I tried to face him and he keeps going through fucking walls and grabbing me through freaking walls. Look, the ghost is fairly easy. It's just that where the hell you are, it makes the fight so hard. Look at me here. I just get stuck on the wall. What? Oh, and if the fight lasts too long, the ghost will be like, oh, I'm tired. I'm just gonna kill you instantly by teleporting on you. Very freaking fun. Yes, you can give me the argument that I have to use my resource wisely instead of wasting them. But I didn't know that this game was those type of games where if you use all your resource, well, you can accidentally cuck yourself so hard that you will have to be forced to restart the game. I didn't know these types of games. I literally had to cheat. Look, at this part of the game, I didn't have no herbs left and I only had a little bit of health. I finally beat the old man upstairs, and when I got down the ladder, I found the blind woman ghost. The blind woman ghost will run after you and almost a guaranteed hit if you start running when you're around her. And even when you freaking walk, for some reason, she can still find you. So I did this thing. I call it walk, maybe not running. I don't know what the hell it is. It looks goofy, but I had to use it. For some reason, she doesn't hear you when you do it. It's so stupid. What's the point of making the ghost blind if you can't bypass her by walking? That shit doesn't add up. Anyways, when I finally killed her, I was so happy. After dying maybe almost 30 times. Upstairs, going down the ladder and facing her, I finally finished. Anyways, after you pass that stupid part of the game, you obtain another piece of the mirror. But surprise, surprise, look who's behind you to ruin your fun. It's not like I was having any fun until this part anyway. She then proceeds to touch you and you fall unconscious again. And when you wake up near that god awful place, you see that the curse had gotten stronger. Now ropes are appearing on your leg. And this is where the third night starts. I can easily say this is the best night in the game because you're not in a disadvantage in the freaking area fighting the ghosts. The bosses are hard for the right reasons and it's actually fun, not stupid. Anyways, during this night, you'll find some information about the binding ritual. The binding ritual is the reason why this place is all screwed up and there's demons everywhere and yeah. The binding ritual starts with the demon tag ritual. The last girl caught by the demon will be chosen for the rope ritual. That consists of putting ropes around her arm, leg, and head, just like the curse, and, well, they will strangle her so hard that her limbs will come out. They're not doing this for fun. If they succeed, the gate of hell will close for 10 years, and they'll have to redo it again for it to stay closed. But if they fuck up, well, as you can see in the mansion, well, everyone will die and the mask will come out. And demons will start. That place will just be bad, you know. During this night, you will encounter the mastermind of the mansion. The mastermind is the one who pretty much led the rituals to happen. He was pretty much the leader of the place, but when the ritual failed, he felt so much guilt and became crazy, he started killing all his priest friends and, well, he killed himself after. You'll fight him 2 times during the night, and he does a lot of damage because he has a sword. Also during the night, you'll fight his priests that help them do the ritual. They're a bit annoying with the blue flame, but nothing too bad obviously in the second night. But yeah, once you beat the master and his 4 priests, you'll find another piece of the mirror. But guess who's there again? Yup, you guessed it, the girl who wants to take your life. Then Miku gets a bright idea to escape her by going on the ladder. As you can see, that's the only way to get out of the hole she's in right now. But this would have been a bright idea if she wasn't so slow. Look how slow she's going. No one goes as slow as that when their life is in danger. So I guess it's canon that she's just so freaking slow in ladders. Anyways, before she almost dies, the little girl in a white kimono saves her. Your character loses conscious again and you start the final night. Remember when I said there was only 3 nights? Yes, I'm not saying this because I can't count. There's only 3 nights. Because the 3 nights there's a lot of enemies. The last night, not so much. At this point of the game, you'll find Mafuyu's notes. Mafuyu's note states that he saw you in this mansion, but when he yelled your name, you didn't hear him. It's the same thing that happened to Miku when you see Mafuyu. For some reason in this place, time doesn't work as normal. You later find out that the girl in the white kimono is the same person as the girl demon thing that's running after you. Before the binding ritual happened, the maiden fell in love with a stranger. And for the ritual to be complete, the girl must not have a will to live like outside, must have no connection to the outside world, and must not feel regret or any sort of these things when the ritual be going on. But she fell in love with a stranger. The mastermind didn't like that. They killed him. She felt a bit regret and thought it was her fault for that her lover died. So when they were killing her, well, it fucked up the ritual. Since the ritual failed, the malice escaped it. The malice touched the maiden, creating a version with her who was like demonic, who wants violence, and well, he's killing people in the place. And it made another copy of her. Her will to like actually do the ritual, the white girl in the kimono. Oh yeah, you can find the maiden's boyfriend, you know? That's really cool. I think they drowned that dude. Poor him. Oh yeah, did I say the maiden's name's Kimy? I forgot. After reading those diaries and finding another piece of the mirror, your friend is back. And this is a chase scene, so if she touches you, game over. You better run. And your character gets a vision to see how much she suffered. And I gotta say, this seems really, really painful. Once you bypass the place where they killed Kiri, you arrive at the gate of hell, where you'll see Mafuyu, the guy, the reason why you're here. Oh yeah, and if you've been wondering why Mafuyu's been alive all this time, it's because Kiri thinks, well, he looks like Kiri's boyfriend, who died on the water. So that's why she kept him alive. She then proceeds to absorb him, fuse with him, I don't know, but he's inside her. That sounds so wrong. And then she proceeds to try to kill you. Fighting her, you'll notice 2 things. She's pretty easy, but since there's earthquake, you can't freaking hold the camera still to take a shot of her, so it makes it hard. She really doesn't do anything besides walk towards you. And that's a good thing, because if she touches you once, you're pretty much dead. I got touched once by accident and I just died. It doesn't matter how much health you have. While fighting Kiri, the camera of Obscura will destroy itself since Kiri is too powerful. It seems that everything is lost since you can't defend yourself. But good Kiri points to you that there was a mirror in the camera all along. Now you got all the pieces. It's time for your last chance. You put the mirror together and wait for her to approach, so you can just get out of the way so the mirror can do its job. The mirror will destroy the malice in her and she'll be back to normal. Also, good Kiri will remind Kiri to do her duty. She will then proceed to close the gate and hang herself so the gate will never open. She then proceeds to tell you guys to leave the place since this place is about to crumble and destroy itself. And this is by far the stupidest part of the game, no contest.
I must stay.
What are you saying?
I'm agreeing with Miku here. We didn't come here for no reason. Your ass is coming with us.
Miku, you go on without me. The whole time Kyrie was guiding me, I could hear her screaming. Screaming for help. As the rope shrine maiden, she was destined to seal the gate. Yet she also wanted to be with the one she loved. But she couldn't have both, and was being torn apart by those two feelings, which resulted in the calamity. Her spirit was touched by the malice, and she became a creature that wanted to make others suffer as she had. Now free of the malice, she is about to fulfill her duty as the rope shrine maiden. Her soul must remain here, keeping this gate sealed off for all eternity. All alone. Endless pain. As long as she is free of pain, as long as she is not left hopeless, I wish to be by her side.
Anything to get heads these days, huh?
Miku.
Mafuyu.
I was brought here. And I will accept this destiny of mine.
Fuck you. You're not a good brother.
Miku. Thank you.
Yeah, so he fulfilled his imaginary destiny. Good to him. All the ghosts that attacked your world, they're going to heaven.
Ever since that day, I stopped seeing things that other people don't see.
Gameplay is pretty simple. You take pictures, pretty much. There's nothing really anything else besides that. The closer you are, the more damage you do. The further you are, well, you do a lot less damage. If you keep an aim on the enemy and wait until the thing charges and shoot, you do a lot more damage too. There are different type of ammos, aka films, that do more damage than the other. And you can upgrade your stuff, have do more damage, have more reach, make the charging thing go faster, whatever you want pretty much. And that's pretty much it. It sounds lame with the way I explain it, but it's really fun because be going close to a ghost, it's really like a double-edged sword, honestly. Because the ghosts in this game are aggressive as hell, and it doesn't matter what type of ghost. When they hit you, they take a chunk of your health bar. It's crazy. They won't just walk towards you and you take a picture of them and they die. They teleport everywhere. They go behind you. They go through walls. It's annoying. Oh yeah, this game is dark, so it's really easy to miss a key item you need to advance in the story. So that's why I got lost a lot. Anyway, in general, I like the story. Really fun besides the ending, but it was really interesting and entertaining. The gameplay is really fun to me because when you're taking a picture and let's say you're hurrying up to go to another room, sometimes the ghosts can scare you when you're taking pictures of them. It sounds stupid, but it happened to me like 3 times at least, or like even often it happened. Anyway, music, the atmosphere is just great. It's perfect. The characters could have been a lot better, and the voice acting too. It's just hilarious. Oh yeah, you can get an end game content called battle mode, and it's really surprised me that a horror game like this can get end game content, since not a lot of games like this get that. You just when you beat the game, you're done. But yeah, mission mode or battle mode is just pretty easy. You just in a room or a place with one ghost, and you just have to beat them very fast and try to beat your record or whatever. Really simple, easy to have fun with that if you like it. But anyway, Final Frame made me interested in the franchise now. I played the Maiden of the Black Water, whatever that name was, in the Wii U, but I didn't finish it or play it. I just played the demo and it was really fun because I love ghost stuff. It always gets me. I love ghost stories, stuff like that. So now I can't wait to play Final Frame 2. And I hear that game is the best in the series. The most scariest, the most better everything. So I can't wait to play that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. This video took way too long because I was rambling on the story. But yeah, I guess I really wanted to talk about this game. I really like it. Anyways, I hope you have a good day or whatever. And I'll catch you later.